right, Patrick.
Yeah.
What did you bring for us this week?
Oh, that was you. You brought something for us.
That's right. I did, didn't I? I don't know why I said that.
You need to get some of that Resonator so you can see things more clearly, I guess.
I guess it was so different than what I've brought recently.
Yeah.
It seemed like more one that you would have brought, maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
So, we watched From Beyond from 1986.
Yeah.
This is another Stuart Gordon classic. Stuart Gordon, maker of Reanimator.
Did he do Society too? Or did he just do the special effects for
I
it?
don't know. I didn't see. I was looking through a list, but
Yeah.
I didn't see that. But he's made a lot of movies.
Yeah.
So. He did do Robot Jocks.
Yes.
Very different than From Beyond. Very, very different.
A total 180.
Yeah.
Or
But-
360.
But great movies.
Yeah.
In their own way. This is based off a Lovecraft story. I would like to read that story. I've read some Lovecraft, but I don't know if it's by the same name. But
I've never watched but I've never read a H.P. Lovecraft book. I just know like they always have to. Most of them's got to deal with like other dimension or otherworldly type stuff.
yeah, gods from other worlds and a lot of creepy shit.
Yeah.
A lot of like psychological, like people getting fucked up, which is really a lot of the core of this movie.
Yeah. Yep.
But I mean, I don't know how far it goes in the book, but it makes me think that H.P. Lovecraft ate some mushrooms or some shit because acid hadn't been created yet. So
When was Lovecraft? Was it 30s, 20s? I felt like it was like
no, before that, like
way
I think
before
it was
that?
like 1800s.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think acid was invented in created in what early 50s or 60s.
Yeah, I think it was early 50s, early 60s. Yeah.
But there's definitely a psychedelic component to this movie. But before we go into that, let's drink some terrible whiskey.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh no.
Cobra Kai never died.
Never did. It's still around.
Dude, I fucking love this movie. It's great. So we've got at the beginning, we've got Jeffrey Combs. Combs. I'm going to say it's
Which one is he?
Combs, the main character.
Oh yeah. You've seen him in everything.
This guy's been in every Stuart Gordon movie.
Yeah.
Ever. He was in Robot Jocks too, actually.
Really?
Yeah, he was he's like one of the technicians or something, random character. Kind of like he was a random character in the Guyver.
Yeah.
Of course he's Reanimator.
It's his boy, that's his muse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's great. He's got a great I'm freaked out face.
Yeah,
Or confused.
He's got that down pat. He's like, he is that guy you want in a crazy weird movie to flip out.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
guy. Yeah.
That's what he does. That's his thing.
It's not like Nick Cage. It's his own thing, but it's not like Nick Cage.
No,
Freak
Nick
out.
Cage is rage freak out.
Yeah.
This guy is scare freak out.
Yeah. You can't go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so at the beginning of this movie, we got this big house. We've got Jeffrey Combs playing Walton.
Dr.
Some lame ass name. I can't. But anyway, he's the assistant to this super genius guy.
Sex fiend.
Yeah, this fucking sex fiend weirdo. And we see him in this sort of Frankenstein-esque kind of lab. There's, monitors and there's wires everywhere.
Electricity going, sounds are going.
And we've got
crazy.
this central
Lights.
pillar. There's these look like giant tuning forks going up,
That's what they were.
and he flips the switch, and then we start to get the humming, and everything turns pink, and then he starts to see these floating eels, kind of things coming around at him, and he's like,
Oh.
it's working, it's finally working. And one comes over and fucking bites him on the arm, and he freaks out, he flips the switch off. So he runs into, and he's like, Doctor, doctor, it worked. You know, he's like, don't fuck with me.
Yeah,
He's
doctor's
like,
coming out of his room.
peeking out of his room.
He's naked, putting on his silk sex robe.
Yeah. He's like, don't fuck with me. You're lying.
I did it.
Come and see. So he does it, and the meeting's like, oh,
I'm coming. Oh, it's amazing.
this is it.
Yeah. It definitely had kind of like Hellraiser. Also kind of had like an Event Horizon vibe to me too.
Which, by the way, I looked up. This came out a year before Hellraiser.
Oh yeah.
This is 1986. Hellraiser was 87. So maybe Clive Barker got some inspiration from. I don't remember. I don't know when the book that was based on was written. So all these things kind of feed off each other at some point, but it definitely has that psychosexual thing to it.
I gotta feel something else to get me off.
When that pineal gland gets stimulated,
grows.
Get that hard on.
Just the air.
So then the next door neighbor freaks out because there's all these noises and lights, and she runs into the house, and basically we find out that the professor's dead. His head is gone.
Yeah.
Our main guy is freaking out. He gets taken to the psych ward, to the mental institute.
Yeah.
And he's telling the story saying the monster came out and ate the guy's head, ate the doctor's head.
Typical Dr. White Girl. Well, let's see this experiment. We're gonna do it.
She's like, I don't think you're crazy. I want to see it for myself.
Just causing
and the
problems.
cops are like, yes, you have to do whatever she tells you.
Yep.
And they send a cop with them. It's like
the best cop ever.
Yeah, Bubba. He was in
he's been in a lot of movies.
He was in Death Spa.
Yes. Yeah, he was in Death Spa.
Yeah.
He was in a lot of like the 80s movies, and then he was in Devil's Rejects too. He was in that.
Oh really?
Well. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. He doesn't really do much now anymore. But
he's got to be pretty old at this point.
He didn't look that old in Devil's Rejects. I know that was like 2010 or
what they say. I mean, like black dudes, they age like a fine wine.
Yeah. the phrase is black don't crack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But he didn't give in to the temptation of the white woman. He did not. Jumping ahead.
Yeah, we are jumping ahead. But this psychologist lady, she somehow convinces the cops to release Walton.
Let's call him
Walton. Release him to her, and they have to go back to the house with this other cop guy, Bubba, to fix the machine and try it again because she wants to see it to show.
She wants to see it, so it proves that
he's not crazy, and then she just already has an interest in it.
Yeah.
She's already into this for some reason. They don't ever really explain why she's so obsessed, because she does become obsessed
because of she thinks it can explain her parents.
Her dad had her dad died.
Because what she's like, this maybe what they're seeing is it's this.
Oh right, because they X-rayed him or what they did an MRI and they could see that his pineal gland had grown.
Yes.
Somehow, and it was like it was this crazy thing. It looked like a dick in his brain. So she's like, she had to investigate further. So they go in and they set it back up, turn it back on.
And the cop, they're just standing there coming.
Yeah, they're just like, it's like they've done acid and then also they're all getting their dick sucked at the same time. Something. Taking an aphrodisiac or whatever.
And then the professor comes out while it's on.
Yeah, the guy that supposedly had died, now he's on the other side in this, whatever this other dimension is. So the idea is there's this resonance and there's this other place.
That kind of brings it together, like our dimension and their dimension.
Yeah, now they can commingle.
Yeah.
They're always there, but they can't interact. And when this thing is switched on, they do. It's like instantaneous. If it's on, it's on. If it's off, it's off.
Yeah, there's no time for flipping it on, letting it warm up a bit.
Which is kind of fun. It's not coming. The shit's not coming through a portal.
Yeah.
It's just a flip of a switch. So they're being attacked by the flying eel or whatever. If you just flip the thing, then they're gone immediately. Yeah. Which is kind of fun. I like that.
You can still kind of survive.
Yeah. Or you're getting sucked into a giant worm and it burns all the
hair off
off your body or whatever. Once again, getting ahead of ourselves, but they so they meet the professor that created this whole technology. They see him on the other side, and at first he seems, he's like, I know, I've reached.
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm cool. I've gone to this side. I'm cool.
Touch me.
Come over and touch me.
This naked, sweaty man with a
You
long
young
torso.
lady, you look interesting.
Yeah.
Come over.
Come over here, human woman.
I'm real. Come over and touch me.
She does bring up his penis. Apparently, it was rather large.
Oh, really?
Next day, yeah.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, she was like, "What was with his members?"
Oh, really?
It was out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Maybe that's got something to correlate with a penile gland.
Yeah, the penile gland. So, but then Walton walks over and he touches his shoulder and it's like
just melts,
fucking like silly putty, and then he's like, and he fucking smears his own face off towards just like.
Just a body.
It's like, I'm a mind, and this body doesn't mean anything, and then there's like his face is like, and then like
a monster form comes out of him.
Yeah, that fantastic practical effects. It's so good.
You can't find it anywhere else.
It's just, I wish. Imagine if somebody today used that shit.
Why won't the dude come back to do it? Because he's probably dead. I don't know if he's alive or not.
I don't know. But the practical effects in this movie, man, it's so good.
Yeah. Better than Jim Henson.
Yeah.
So Walton didn't like this, so he turned it off. But we know that moment, dude should have left. He's like, "Yep, you guys seen it? We're done here. I'm getting the fuck out.
I'm going to fucking Acapulco over here. Leave me alone."
Yeah, don't find me. We're done here. I didn't murder that dude.
Well, that is what he wanted. The problem is this woman had, and Bubba says later, "You're like a fucking junkie."
Yeah.
She got a taste.
The taste of it, wanted more.
She had to have more, so while they're sleeping, she goes, turns it back on.
The sleep arrangement of this. Okay. Fucking Walton had to sleep, which, got to mention, Professor has a sex dungeon.
Yeah, he's got a bondage dungeon.
And Walton decided to sleep in the bondage dungeon. Yeah. All the other places, I'd sleep on the couch.
I figured he would have had his own room.
Yeah, I mean, he's been there. But let me sleep in this cum-stained bondage dungeon.
Cum and blood and tears.
That's the place he chose to sleep. Not your own room, couch, whatever. But yeah,
it's a big house.
It is
a lot of rooms.
Yeah, there's a lot of rooms. He chose that one. Questions? Why? Why would you sleep in there? No idea.
But she goes and she's in her like nightie thing, her grandma nightie. She goes and turns on the machine by herself, and you can tell she's feeling it. It's like she wants to get. She had just read what's that book, 50 Shades of Grey, and she just needed more.
If 50 Shades of Grey was written by H.P. Lovecraft,
which would be that might be way better. And then we've got the professor shows up again, and he's more fucked up now. He's got like
half his body's melded together.
Yeah, this big gooey mass and shit. And he's like, "Come here to me." And
let me finger you.
He grabs her, and this was so good. He fucking rips her blouse off.
It's like a grandma movie.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
Gets some titties.
Yep.
And then he holds his hand out, and his fucking fingers stretch. Yeah, this is great. Fingers elongate, and he's feeling her up, and you see it go down. Yeah. You're like, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we know what's happening now." She's like, no, stop.
No, stop. I mean, I did turn this on.
It is
but
all I
no.
ever wanted.
Then Walton wakes up from his dream, and then runs up. They fight for a bit, don't they? In this part, like
he wants to switch it off. He's like, I'll break her, I'll tear her head off or whatever.
Yeah, and he's like, no, I got a better idea. I'm gonna run downstairs.
Yeah, he runs downstairs to flip off the power, and then at that point he runs into Bubba and is
Oh yeah, Bubba tackles him with his
barely underwear, red tighties.
Yeah.
And they end up fighting this giant. It looks like a fucking sandworm from Dune.
Oh yeah.
But it's in this.
There's no spice.
Interdimensional goo that's flooded the basement, and they're just fighting this thing, and it half swallows Walton, and it burns all of his hair and flesh, and eventually Bubba kicks off the power, and so we're saved again. Everything's
Everything's fine
goes
now.
away.
Yeah. But Walton, he's sleeping now. Cop's like, all right, let's get dressed. We're all getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
She decides to get dressed in some.
She puts on the bondage gear. This is one of the best parts, honestly, because Bubba's like, we're getting. She's like, no, this was all wrong. There were too many people. I need to do it by myself.
Yeah.
You guys need to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do it all myself. He's like, bitch, you crazy.
Yeah,
Get
you're
the
crazy.
fuck out of here. He's like, you gonna put on some clothes or ain't you? Because I'm gonna drag your ass out anyway. So he goes to like start up the van. How do people do this? Like, I'm gonna go start up the van.
Yeah, let me start the car, and then I'll come back to help you load.
And she's in the fucking sex dungeon, and she opens the cup, and she's like, oh. Full on leather bond. She looks good.
Yeah.
Aside from the hair, she looks good.
Yeah.
And she fucking goes over. Walton's passed out. His head is bigger and bald.
Yeah.
And she starts fucking
jacking him off.
She
and then
plays
riding
with
him.
his dick and is like smelling her fingers. This girl is fucking horny. She's been repressed her whole life.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wanted to
it's like a Mormon that
This
turned 18 and went to college.
This is what ball sweat smells like.
Yeah. Salty.
Ugh. I mean, the dude was up in a sandworm. And he wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Let him shower first, I guess.
She's like, he's passed out, and she's like grinding on him. And Bubba comes in like, what you doing, girl?
It's like, oh,
She looks at him like a choice piece of meat.
Yeah, you're awake.
Yeah. Oh, you're functional.
Yeah.
You're probably
bigger, maybe.
Yeah, you should be. From what I've heard.
He's like, look at yourself. He shows her in the mirror.
Yeah, he resisted well. Yeah,
he's like, nope.
He did. He held out.
Surprised he did.
Like a Chad. He held out. Nuh-uh.
I mean, he could have done it once and then we're like, all right, bitch, we're going. We're getting out.
Well, at first he's like, you don't know what you're asking for.
Yeah. You ain't had none of this. I brought my own dumbbell here to work out with while we're in this house. Didn't see much of that dumbbell later.
No, it never did work out. What the fuck happens next? So they're...
After that, they the machine turns back on by itself.
Right.
The professor figured out a way, I guess, to be in our dimension to move it.
Like the electricity is just jumping
from the cables that were pulled from the junction box, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turns it back on, and they're trying to stop him, but then like interdimensional.
Now he's like this big. Oh yeah, the beast. But the professor's like this big fucking crawling monster thing. And then there's these. They're not even beasts. They're just like little balls of whatever it is.
Eats away at you.
Ends up eating Bubba.
Poor Bubba. Just head and bone.
We just there's this great shot of just his melted body, and then his head and his face is like.
I did like the chalk outlines that they did for the dead bodies up there.
So they end up winning this fight because she fucking grabs a fire extinguisher and somehow that...
It makes it cold,
Yeah.
which electricity does decently with cold.
I don't know if that... Does
Or
a fire
computers
extinguisher
do?
actually do cold? I think it's just a foam.
I think back then it made it cold, but now it's more of a foam. It's like a dust foam now.
I feel like that part was kind of lame, but, you know.
Yeah.
But, and then we kind of go to... That's almost the end of the first movie. It kind of goes into the second section where they're back in the mental hospital.
Yeah.
And you've got Walton, who's now has the pineal gland that's growing out. It comes out of, it's like he's got this like, what's the word?
Antenna.
No, I'm talking about a wound, like a sucking wound.
Oh.
He's got this big fucking pulsing thing in his head, and sometimes that fucking pineal gland comes out, and it's like
Walking around. Kind of like an anglerfish's.
like a finger, but with like a bulb on the end of it.
Yeah.
And he basically he's like tripping balls whenever it comes out, and he wants to eat brains. Basically.
Yeah.
So he's strapped down to a table. And then the woman, the doctor, is freaking out because she's seen all this shit. Well, the problem is she had a female rivalry with another doctor at the hospital, and now the doctor is like, I got her exactly where I want her.
Yeah.
Send her to get electroshock therapy.
Yep.
Fuck you, bitch. You disagreed with me?
Yes.
I'm going to
Yeah.
fry your brain.
Yeah.
It was such that perfect female vindictiveness.
Yeah. No, don't do that.
The most accurate, true thing in this movie.
Oh, yeah. Ugh. Feel it, too. Damn. Now, if it was two dudes, they would just fight it out. And then that would be it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yep, fight it out, move on. No, I'm going to fuck your brain.
Ruin you forever. You are hotter than me. I don't like that.
And you're a doctor. Not on my watch. But, so you got him running around eating brains. Girl escapes. Because dude's running around eating brains. And how he eats brains.
He fucking sucks their eyeball out and then sucks the brain through the hole.
Does it work that way?
I guess you suck hard enough. I mean, you got to get through the bone of the skull, but...
Yeah. I guess where he became, like, super or subhuman, he can do whatever at that point now.
Yeah, he tries to eat food, and he's just like, bleh. It's like some spinach or something.
Yeah.
And then there was like a fucking barrel of brains in this fucking side room. He's just like,
Seeing it. Doctor runs in. Yeah, you probably don't want to eat that.
And he looks like a great crazy freak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's like...
He's got the crouch going.
And he's completely
weird.
bald. Like, all of the hair's gone, but he's got these red splotches, and he's like... and he's running around sucking the brains out of people. So they both end up escaping. She runs back to the house. He goes, and somehow she gets a fucking half a dozen sticks of dynamite with a timer. I don't know. I just had it laying around.
I mean, yeah. It was the 80s. And
it was the 80s. You could just get dynamite whenever,
Just had it for just a lazy Sunday, rainy day. Just blow shit up.
Yeah.
Nobody cared. Everybody was on cocaine.
Yeah. So she plants the bomb on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but he's like right behind her.
Yes.
But then when she plants the bomb, shit comes back on, right?
Yeah, it comes back on, but Walton, I think what had happened, how I took it, the pineal gland thing was actually the part of the professor. They had, I guess, came together for a moment because he's like, I know you, I've seen everything you've seen. I know you're impotent. That's why you have to beat the women you don't know.
Oh, he did talk shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, I've seen it too when they're in their epic battle or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was trying to
get freaky with the doctor girl
Yeah.
in the torture room again. She bites his pineal gland.
Oh yeah, that's right. She bites his thing out.
And he comes back, comes normal again.
Yeah. That penile gland.
Yeah. Gotta think with your brain, not your penile.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's this final struggle that is. This is one of the best fucking scenes of. Thank you.
Two things fighting.
Well, no, of practical effects,
Oh,
like
yeah.
where you've got the mass, the writhing mass of the professor guy.
Yeah.
But then and he had bitten the head off. Let's not forget, he had bitten the head off of Walton.
Yes.
Well, twisted it off because his neck was like.
Oh yeah.
So he had eaten Walton.
Yes.
And then she's fighting the professor, but during the struggle, like you've got Walton is trying to crawl out of the body of the professor.
Yes.
Very much like Gozu.
Yeah, I was about to say Gozu.
One of the greatest movies ever made. So you see like his arms come out and his head, he's like, get out! Yeah, he's like, run away. But then he gets sucked back in. And then you'll see the professor's face come out.
Yeah.
He's like, and he's got the thing like, and he's like, come with me, it's the ultimate, I am the most powerful thing in the universe.
And old Walton comes back out of another.
Yeah. And so
part of his body.
there's like limbs popping out, and then eventually there's like these two heads, but then their
Fighting
flesh
each other.
melts away, and you've got like two fucking gooey skulls, like just like biting at each other. Like, and she's just trying to fucking get away because there's like 30 seconds left on the fucking timer of the bomb.
She just jumps out the window and then explosion. Fucked her knee up bad though.
Oh that was
Damn.
brutal.
Ugh, that was the worst part of that.
And the whole town shows up.
Yeah.
Just looking at her.
Bathrobe, kids, dogs, old ladies, everybody.
What happened? Last moment, it's just her laugh screaming.
Yeah.
Just laugh screaming. Which is great. She did it very well. She laugh screamed very well.
Yeah. She did. I kind of wanted to see like her in the asylum type of thing after that.
I think it definitely sets you up to know, okay, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. I just kind of wanted to see that, but yeah, I mean, that's definitely going to happen with her. Like, it's you crazy. Kill these two dudes. Killed them. You go to scores.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
4.5.
Can't quite give it a 5. I don't know why I can't give it a 5. For some reason in my mind, I can't give it a 5. I think partly because...
Maybe you have a diminished pineal gland.
Partly, yeah. I think part of it, like, I was kind of wanting it, like, a bit more like rapey stuff, I guess. There wasn't enough of it.
Okay. You wanted them to go all the way.
Yeah. So like, I mean, they allude to it, but it didn't quite happen. I'm like,
okay. All right.
I felt like
You were thinking about Bible Black too much.
yeah, that's what it was previous to that. That was already in my head. I'm like, yeah, I can definitely see if we go here. No, doesn't.
Not depraved enough for you.
No, not depraved enough. Effects though, top notch. That dude is spot on those effects. Like, he is a god. And doing those effects are fucking amazing. Story, like anytime I see that like stuff, dude from Reanimator or stuff like that, I'm going to look at the effects because the effects are so awesome to me. The story to me doesn't matter that much because I'm just seeing what weird thing did this guy come up with, because they're so creative, they're so out there, and so abstract, and I love seeing that.
Oh, I think this movie is incredible. This is a hard 5 for me. This is a solid 5. I think this is one of the best horror movies I've ever seen. You've got I always love the idea of a sort of mysterious other place. And you've got this, in this movie, you have this thing, okay, all we have to do is play this certain sound, basically, and it'll bring it into tune. And then you've got these fucking monsters coming through this sort of veil.
Yeah.
And, but then, you know, it also affects the people. It grows their fucking pineal gland and they start tripping balls and they get horny and shit. You know, it makes them a little crazy. And just this great acting throughout. Everybody is good. Everybody's great.
Yeah.
I have zero complaints. Not even, you know, it's not cheesy bad. It's good. It's good acting.
Yeah.
And like you said, the effects are fantastic. Those practical effects you can't get anymore. I really wish that some studio somewhere would invest into, we're going to do practical effects because they hold up over time. This fucking movie is fucking almost 40 years old. Is my math right? No, it's 45 years old.
80,
almost
86,
50 years old. It still looks great. It looks better than the fucking CGI shit because the shit's real.
Yeah.
The fucking goo is real. And like that fucking, those scenes where the fucking monsters are fucking eating the heads of whoever.
Yeah.
There's a few of them. Like when his fucking, when the professor comes down onto Walton's head and then starts stretching out and then twisting. It's fucking great, man.
Yeah.
It's just so good. And the whole time there's this sense of, to me, the best stories are those that keep you guessing. Mm-hmm. And this one has that because it's like, fuck, what the fuck is going to come out of that thing next? What are they going to do next with this? Where's it going to go? And I think it hits that perfectly.
Yeah.
And yeah, so solid 5. If you want a good horror movie, we're coming up to October. All the horror movies got to be watched.
Oh, I thought we were going to do Christmas in October.
Christmas in October. All Christmas movies. This should be a Christmas movie. Yeah. But yeah, if you're short on horror movies, this is one you need to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely, because they don't do shit like this anymore. And anyway, it's all fucking jump scare bullshit now for the most part. Maybe you got Ari Aster out there doing, you know, whatever he's doing, but most of the time it's just garbage.
Yeah.
The horror is just garbage now. And this hits on that psychological note. It hits the weird sexual shit. Not quite as much as Patrick would want, but you know,
I just wanted more.
There's not an anal gangbang anywhere to be seen in any of this.
If you've seen Bible Black, you know.
there's no futa in any of this.
No food.
Yeah, but it's still hits on that. If you like Hellraiser, you'll definitely like this movie.
Yeah.
So 5, 4.5.
4.8.
4.75. I don't know how this. Yeah, I don't know how that shit
Close
works.
to there,
but it's practically a 5.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely watch this movie.
Yeah.
Here we go. Until next week.
Yep.